Hello and welcome to another episode of Mentor Musings. I'm JC, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host Brett. Hey, Brett.
Hey, JC. Hello, everyone.
All right, let's dive in. So, Brett, one of the things that we like to talk about is running a startup has multiple stages, and what skills are going to serve entrepreneurs best at several stages. One of the things that I think is a critical tool or area of development for entrepreneurs is to make observations about your customers and then rapidly deploy those observations into your strategy. And this is true in sort of a pre-launch, post-launch, and kind of growth stage as well. So what I want to talk about today is a little bit on the customer insight side. How do you actually engage and get information from your customers so that you can apply that to your strategy to get more sales, keep customers longer, and just be more successful? And I think one of the observations that I would offer and open up with is first of all, not to focus so much on the quantitative side, especially in the earlier stage. You may have no customers, you may have one customer. And a lot of founders think, well, in order for me to get value out of a survey process or an interview process, I've got to ask 1,000 people the same question. Your goal isn't reaching statistical significance. In fact, I think some of the most impactful insights at every stage, but especially earlier on, are going to be those qualitative insights from your customers. It's what they're telling you. It's not how they answer a yes or no or a 1 to 10 on a Likert scale, but it's more, what are they telling you about your product, and more importantly, about your product market fit. So I would say earlier on, one of the things that I would suggest is focus on the qualitative insights that your customers are giving you and try to really drill down on why their product or why your product adds value to their lives and to their businesses.
Yeah, no, and we've known each other long enough to realize that, customer insights is I'm a huge believer in that and the power and the impact that could have. And I think in the early stage, we were talking about getting the feedback and the features and benefits. What are they really trying to solve? But I think as you progress through that journey, it becomes even more critical, or is equal critical, that, when you start, pitching and winning deals, losing deals, we talk about getting the feedback on the won-loss analysis, right? Why did they end up not going with you, and who did they go with? Or if they did nothing, right? Both are super important to learn that. But I was talking to a founder this week, and we went a little bit deeper into kind of the next stage of that is, hey, I've successfully sold a number of customers, but now they've churned, right? And too often we don't spend any time thinking about two pieces. That one, is there a way to win them back, right? Very often the stats and research have shown, we can publish it, I'll put a link in this episode, how successful you can be winning back customers because they left for whatever reason. The grass is greener on the other side. Somebody else promised them a better deal and didn't deliver on it. So one, getting your customer back would be huge, especially in your journey. And, if you're looking to raise money and say, hey, we lost some customers, guess what? We won them back. They realized ours was the better solution. But two, the power of learning why they left, right? Why did they leave you in the first place? It may be very different than why they bought, but it allows you to circle that full amount of information back into even your product development. It could be your processes, et cetera. So I think it's underappreciated, the power that you can have both early stage and then, post customer, why won or lost. That makes sense.
It does. So I think a takeaway for founders is, number one, commit to generating customer insights. Your ability to do that and deploy that into your strategy, whether it's marketing, product development, sales, customer support, it doesn't matter. It's going to be impacting every stage of your business. But customer insights is not just this kind of large middle layer of the customer relationship. Customer insights actually start in the pre-sales and then in the post-customer experience processes as well. So, again, I think it's easy to overlook the on-ramp and the off-ramp of the customer relationship, but those are areas where you can generate a really, really high volume of insight. I mean, think about, to your point, Brett, who knows more about your product than a customer who's now leaving, right? They had the ability to start with, to your point, the value proposition that got them to say yes, what delivered on that value proposition, and then obviously what either didn't deliver or what compelled them to maybe pursue another direction. So Don't overlook the fact that those late stage customers can really be the difference, not only in recapturing them, but continuing to capture more deals as well.
Exactly. And the other best practice I'd add to that is not you doing it yourself. Right. I know you hate to add additional resources, but getting an unbiased, unemotional person to ask questions to, one loss analysis and then, churned customers as to why, you're probably going to get more honest feedback. So again, it doesn't have to be super expensive resource, but could be somebody that part-time that does a lot of that insight and analysis for you. But I think it'll pay back relatively quickly with the insights you gain from it.
Absolutely. So commit to customer insights, everybody. Start it in the pre and post customer experience processes. And until next time, please like, comment, respond to the video, share it with others, and best of luck with your ventures. Talk soon.
Cheers, and share any other topics you guys want us to talk about.
Thanks, everybody.
And have a great week.